All right, let's get a move right on then and hear it out from Vikram Gupta, the founder and managing partner at Ivycap Ventures. My colleague Sumita Karir caught up with him and he touched base on the fact that the second half of 2024 is going to see larger check sizes being written for startups. And he also said that at least $20 to $25 billion is waiting to be deployed in the startup space. Listen in.
Most of our businesses, I'll give you examples of companies, Bluestone, Miko,
consumer, yeah.
Even consumer companies, Snitch, that we recently, they're all manufacturing-oriented companies. They do their own manufacturing. Miko is actually thinking of doing their own manufacturing. So far, it's actually been sourcing from China. So I think that mindset of really growing more with your own manufacturing base is actually a good thing because you have more control on your supply.
Yes.
Plus, you have more control on the quality of the supply. And if you can control the pricing, I think you've got everything in control. So I think that's going to happen more and more.
Let me now then ask you about IPOs. We've seen, from the IPOs of 2021 where valuations were really bloated and then they got corrected. 2023 has also seen a surge of IPOs, which basically reflects the kind of confidence that the retail investor really has, the overall community in the India story, in the businesses that are being built in the country. Do you now see that the valuations are realistic? Do you have confidence in these IPOs going forward, or is there a need for caution?
I think the 2021 story was very different. It was driven by a huge amount of liquidity. 2023 story was now more profitability driven. So that time, this was also the first time when the public markets were actually looking at doing IPOs for startups actually reaching substantial scale. So there was a lot of that, effect of companies which have scaled up in such a short span of time, the growth that people saw, and there were a lot of assumptions built into the profitability at that time.
But is there any reason for caution now?
So, of course, the market has gone the way it has gone, and obviously the focus substantially changed to actual profit numbers. Startups always have to compromise between top line and bottom line. So when they focus on bottom line, they compromise on the growth. But I think the IPOs that are happening now, you will see the quality of those companies are far better than historically, because people also learn their lessons. If I'm going IPO today, I have the example of 2021, what happened at that time. So I don't want repeat of that. If I'm raising at this valuation, suddenly my valuation goes down, it doesn't give a good message to the market. So I would rather be much more prepared from all the perspectives, from my core business value perspective, from compliances perspective, from customer acceptance perspective, and therefore the startups and the companies that you see going IPO in between now and let's say even 2024, Bluestone is an example, one of our companies which is going IPO very soon, and I think the preparation they are going through is exactly in a very, very systematic, disciplined manner.
So that really brings me to my next question, which is really about governance issues. We've seen governance issues come up in unicorns, which have been highly celebrated, and of course there's been sort of backlash from the investor community as well, and rightly so, on the governance issues that these startups have been having. But do you really see that having improved? What is the VC community overall looking at, and are you now satisfied with the compliances that startups are incorporating in their daily functioning?
So a few things have happened, right? One is we've seen examples of failures where the corporate governance standards were not followed. Those examples have actually helped people learn from other people's mistakes. And I think entrepreneurs who didn't have bad intention, majority of the market, the entrepreneurs do it for the right reason. And if they've not been coached properly on corporate governance standards and the basic value system, they may end up faltering somewhere. And therefore, some examples have happened mainly because of those reasons. But there are examples where people have actually, their intention itself is questionable. So I think this is, corporate governance is part of your core value system. It has to be part of your core value.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.